Mid-American Energy, we are connectors,
protectors,
leaders,
job creators,
friends,
and neighbors,
and always at your service.
Whoa.
Howdy.
Hey, where'd you get that breakfast so fast?
Casey's. Fastest breakfast in the Midwest.
Try Casey's new ultimate beer cheese breakfast pizza, breakfast burrito, or a new bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Wow, that was fast.
And now get a breakfast sandwich or pizza slice plus Casey's premium bean to cup coffee for just $4.
I rode a horse once.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything
Dental insurance costs a fortune, and it covers nothing.
don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
By focusing only on meat and grocery, we can do those things to the best of our abilities.
No frills, no gimmicks. You're gonna get top quality meat, top quality produce, top quality customer service.
They always tell us, sell it as low as you can. Sell it as low as you possibly can.
And we work hard so we can keep those prices lower.
And that's what Fairway does to a lot of people. They take care of people.
I have one thing to accomplish, and it's that.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Slate's the place for you!
So this year, student athletes participating are taking home some really pretty special souvenirs from this tournament. Can you talk a little bit about what those are?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, our signature ball series is something that's been long cherished by all these athletes, and we're really proud this year to offer these kids bag tags so that they can have that memento moving forward, as well as the signature volleyballs, so they can have their teammates, their coaches, parents, and other people who have helped them along their journey get to this tournament and show off the things that they've worked so hard over so many years to get here.
Awesome. Well, Brent, thanks so much, and thanks again to the Iowa Farm Bureau, our proud title sponsor.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Class 4A semifinals here at the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. It is the North Scott Lancers taking on the Clear Creek Amana Clippers for a spot in the Class 4A title game. Hello everyone, Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you here just around the noon hour. We're going to start right on time here for our Class 4A semifinal. Two teams that got big wins in their first round matchups. Clear Creek Amana upset Marion in 5 sets, 3-2, and North Scott took down Bondurant with ease, 3-0, only giving up 10 points in the final set. These two teams seem fairly even. The Clippers get that big upset win. The Clippers on a tear, one of their best seasons in school history, most wins they've had in a school record season. but they face a North Scott team that is very experienced and knows how to get to the state tournament.
Yeah, what a win they had the other day, where they had just played Marion and lost to them their last regular season game, and then to play a 5-set match with them is quite exciting. And you can look at it two different ways, because they had a tight one, and you kind of like that at the state tournament to get you ready to play the next one. And North Scott 1-3, but then they're a little bit more rested. So it's very exciting here today. Lots to play for. One game away from the state title game is just so much to play for.
North Scott's Taryn Van Eerwedge, the head coach for the Lancers, her 4th year with the program, her 4th state tournament appearance. That's how good they've been. The Lancers lost last year in the state semifinals. They will look to get to the state finals this year in Class 4A with a big win over Clear Creek Amana, who has their upset-minded thoughts full ever since their victory against Marion on Monday. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for our opening pregame ceremonies. It's the Class 4A semifinal here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
At Mid-American Energy, we are connectors,
protectors,
leaders,
job creators,
friends, and neighbors,
and always at your service.
Fairway values family, and we treat our employees and our customers like their family.
If you're looking for a place to shop, our service is amazing.
We have put an emphasis on hiring good people.
One of the things that we talk about is just doing the right thing.
And that is so key to this day and age.
Fairway just isn't about selling groceries. It's about taking care of people.
That, to me, is the best thing we can do at Fairway.
Casey's, buy one large pizza, get a second large pizza 40% off with promo code GATHER.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. It's Class 4A semifinal action. It's the 2-seeded North Scott Lancers taking on the 6-seeded Clear Creek Amana Clippers. Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you once again here for the Class 4A semifinal. Winner of this match will play in the championship tomorrow at 12:15 against either Cedar Rapids Xavier or Western Dubuque. Western Dubuque took down Indianola in 5 sets. Xavier took down Bishop Heelan in 3 sets. We're going to send it down to our PA announcer for our pregame festivities between the Lancers and the Clippers. Yeah, it won't show up yet, but how I got the split, yeah.
Fans, welcome to today's 2022 Girls State Volleyball Semifinal matchup featuring the Clear Creek Amana Clippers and the North Scott Lancers. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players and coaches in today's semifinal matchup. First, the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Clear Creek Amana Clippers. Number 1, Jessica Wagner. Number 5, Sophia Root. Number 8, Kennedy Wood. Number 9, Savannah Caballo. Number 13, Ava Locklear. Number 16, Katie Evans. Number 20, Brianna Myers. And number 21, Addie Campbell. Assistant coaches for the Clippers, Rachel Birkland, Jamie Stratton, Molly Hastings, Natalie Fry, and Rachel Hovde. Now let's meet the starters for the Clippers. A junior, number 2, Ashlyn Pitcher. A junior, number 6, Bliss Beck. A freshman, number 7, Emily Henderson. A junior, number 15, Sam Scragg. A junior, number 17, Addison Gisselson. A freshman, number 22, Avery Lauer. And the libero, a junior, number 4, Meg Birkland. The head coach for the Clippers, Jackie Clubb. And now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the North Scott Lancers. Number 5, Georgia Brunken. Number 7, Maddie Kaiser. Number 8, Ella Kiesel. Number 11, Madeline Lewis. Number 12, Nora Rolfs. Number 14, Ryan Schneckloff. Number 15, Maggie Creation. Number 19, Emmy Allard. The assistant coach for the Lancers, Sarah Graham. Now let's meet the starters for the Lancers. Number 1, Abby Hayes. Number 6, Casey Johnson. A junior, number 9, Emma Schermerhorn. A senior, number 10, Lauren Gollinghorst. A junior, number 18, Sydney Scarich. A senior, number 20, Shelby Spears. And the libero, a senior, number 2, Carly Brader. Head coach for the Lancers, Taryn Van Eerwedge. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll introduce our officials for our match today. Your first referee, Jay Grassley. Your second referee, Vince Workman. And the line judges, Brittany Novotny and Beth Woodall. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for state semifinal volleyball.
Clear Creek Amana, the 6th seed, taking on the second seeded, North Scott Lancers. Here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Anything stand out to you there in those starting lineups?
Well, you know, I mean, the thing that I noticed is Clear Creek Amana, they have no senior starters, and they have 2 freshman starters, and that stands out to me. I mean, for one, they're going to be great next year as well, but to be in this position and still know that you have another year to play for, pretty cool. And, you know, I watched a little bit of North Scott play.
Will serve first in set number 1.
On Monday, that was, right?
Yes.
I'm losing track of my
Back
days.
to serve for the Lancers, number 9,
but it'll be fun to see them play in
Schermerhorn.
maybe a little tighter matchup for them. So, yeah.
Clippers get the upset win over Marion in 5. North Scott took care of business against Bondurant, 3-0. North Scott will serve here to start. Numbers will be a little difficult to read, to tell for the Lancers, but Emma Schermerhorn will lead us off. We are underway in the Class 4A semifinal. Clippers start out quick. They'll go right to Bliss Beckler Jr. Bliss, a 6'2 junior, and she is going to be a main piece for the Clippers offense today. Addison Gislason will be the one to serve here for the Clippers with a 1-0 lead to start against the Lancers. That one misses wide, and North Scott did not touch it. Service error for Clear Creek Amana. We're tied at 1 apiece. One thing I noticed in the lineups, North Scott has 2 coaches, the head coach and the assistant coach. Don't really see that a lot.
Yeah, not when you get to state. Seems like everybody that's ever helped shows up as well.
That one drops in. They're going to say it was not in for Abby Hayes, and Clear Creek Amana will take the point 2-1. The Clippers, a scrappy team this season. 33-10 record, went 5-0 in the WAMAC West. Jackie Clubb in her 9th season coaching, 228 wins coming into the tournament, 122 losses. The Lancers drop that one in over the top. Well done by Shelby Spears. Carly Brader to serve now for the Lancers, the libero. 2-2 all here at the beginning of set number 1. Started just on time, if not a little bit early. Cabolo drops it over the top, not going to work. The block at the net for the Lancers is successful. And back and forth we go. Runkin dropped that one up, a little too far. Clippers take it. Attack error by Skarich. Clippers take the 3-2 lead early over the Lancers. Serving is the libero Meg Berklin. Far right side, they try to go back corner, not going to work for Casey Johnson. She sails it long, 4-2. We've seen how important good starts are here at the state tournament.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Berklin. Lancers able to corral it. Kill attempt again goes wide. Abby Hayes that time. 5-2 advantage. Clippers grabbing points off a couple of mistakes by the Lancers here early. Great crowd on hand for both teams. All red for North Scott, white and blue for Clear Creek Amana. Two schools fairly close. Good save by Berklin at the libero position, but it will be a point for North Scott.
Yeah, just a tough ball to play for Silvana. You know, it's coming right at you. The only thing you can't do is try to set it, but double contact.
It's a 5-3 lead for Clear Creek Amana here early.
I'm always kind of curious to see how they did, you know, their game before. And so looking at Clear Creek Amana, they had Avery, I got to remember how to say that, Lauer, yes. Who's a freshman who led them with 19 kills. And she's number 22.
She's over here on this near side, just off the left of your screen. 5-4. Ralph's to serve. She grabbed a service ace. She's headed to Dubuque, University of Dubuque, to play volleyball. That one's bounced into the stands on another service ace. 5-5. Boy, it makes your job so much easier if you can have a good serving team.
Yeah, serving is really used as an offense the further you go.
Ralphs drops it over. Good dig by Berklin. They go far side. Kill attempt misses for Sam Scrage. Another good drop in. Sydney Skarich, the junior, knocks it in from the middle. Lancers this season, losses come to Mount Vernon, Des Moines Christian, Xavier, Pleasant Valley, and Assumption, all teams that made the state tournament. Miscommunication there by the Clippers, and the North Scott Lancers are on a big run. Jackie Clubb wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 6-5. North Scott leads over Clear Creek, Amana. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Just past the noon hour here. Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you here for our Class 4A semifinal. Class 5A is already filled out. It will be the Iowa City Liberty Lightning taking on the Pleasant Valley Spartans in the Class 5A title game and All-Eastern Iowa title game. An All-Eastern Iowa semifinal here in Class 4A we're witnessing. North Scott actually leads 7-5 over Clear Creek, Amana. They didn't give the point till late during the timeout. So the Lancers on top by 2. Rolfs with the serve. They go to the middle. Berkland knocks it back across. That one spiked down. Berkland with another great dig. He's been doing that all night. Berkland back to the middle to Kennedy Wood. Kill attempt on the far side by Lauer. Not going to go. Good save by the Lancers. They go back to the far corner. Not good enough. Abby Hayes sent to the little long.
Good timeout to switch the momentum. You don't want it to get too far out of hand early on. It's always hard to know when to call that timeout. When's too soon.
Yeah, how big of a run? How much do you trust your players? There's a kill by North Scott. Gollinghorst, Lauren Gollinghorst with the kill.
And she had 7 kills in the first match against Bondurant. And Abby Hayes was their leader with 11 kills, which she typically is their leader. She's got 347 kills for the season. But number 18, Sydney Skarich, she's got 256 for the season, and she had 5 kills in the game against Bondurant.
Couple service errors back and forth. Emily Henderson to serve. That one's in the net. Another service error. 9-7. Lancers on top. North Scott, Xavier, pretty much the heavy favorites to make it to the state title game. They've played a lot of times this season, so they could be used to each other. North Scott, Clear Creek, Amana have not played yet this year. There's a great kill. Sam Scrage, the junior, making a big play.
She came away with 10 kills in the quarterfinal game.
Scrage watches it the whole way, drops it where nobody is. A couple more IMT insurance substitutions. Fans learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Scrage on the serve. Here come the Lancers back the other way. That one's going to be blooped over top by Allard. Henderson back across. Kill attempt blocked. Lisbeck again. Now she came in leading the team in blocks, and being the tallest one on the floor, you just kind of expect that.
Yeah, she's got a lot of blocks. I need to look that up. I think it's got to be leading the state.
This one knocked up in the air. Lancers a little confused on where they want to go. They eventually corral it back. This is going to be a tough play at the net. It goes against the net. Clippers able to keep it in. They'll go back across. A quick bloop. Up and good. I want to think they're going to give that to Spears, I think. Yes, it was.
And North Scott in their game planning, they probably talked a lot about, Blisbeck and her blocking ability, and here's where, your open spots are. If you see she's right on you, this is where you got to go with it instead of swinging into it.
10-9, North Scott over Clear Creek, Amana here early in set number 1. Beck over the top, right back at it. Nice play by Casey Johnson. That one in the nets. Double hits. Ashland pitcher got caught, or actually 4 hits.
I feel like it's always a tricky thing to see if that actually went over the net or if somebody touched it. It's a tough call.
Lancers by 2. That one served awkwardly off the net. Clippers able to corral it. Bliss Beck caught by the back libero, but there it drops in, and North Scott wanted to challenge that, or at least say that they went down with it. To no avail. Clippers take the point.
And that was number 2, Ashland pitcher for Clear Creek Amana, who got that kill, and she's only got 41 on the season, so not sure if she's playing a different position that she's, it says she's a setter here.
North Scott gets called on a lift. We are tied at 11. Addison Lesson will serve once again for the Clippers. That one's long, but picked up by Bradar. Kill attempt not going to go for Casey Johnson. They'll go far side. That one almost long by Lauer. Back and forth we go. Beck trying to drop it in. Lancers all over it. Blocked at the net. We continue on. That one sailed long by Abby Hayes. Clippers recover it. Bliss Beck again. That time it will drop. Diving attempt by the Lancers, could not get there. Good all-around start by the Clippers. They will retake the lead, 12-11, and once again it's Gislason serving here for Clear Creek Amana. Berkland, another good save. She's been so good today. Lauer sent Bradar diving for it. A little bit of an off tip off the hands of Sydney Skarich. Clippers by 2. Biggest difference for Clear Creek Amana is there's a timeout on the floor. We will take a break with them. We'll finish that thought when we come back. Clippers lead by 2. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Clear Creek Amana leads over North Scott 13-11 here in set number 1 of this Class 4A semifinal. Before we went to break, I was going to say the Clippers, the reason that they beat Marion, they just kind of hung around. They did not let the Wolves get too far ahead. And that's what they're doing here. They're just kind of sticking around with North Scott. That tricky sort of offense that's hard to play. And Addison Gislason will serve again. Bradar knocks it up. Berkland, far side to Lauer, drops it in the middle. Everything seems to kind of be in slow motion, and that's a good thing for Clear Creek Amana.
Yeah, this is a nice lead for them.
14-11, Gislason again will serve. Xavier and Western Dubuque just got going on court number 1. That one goes long. Abby Hayes thought about letting it go, but she ended up going for it and couldn't get a good enough hit. How about this run by the Clippers?
Yeah, and the Clippers only show 5 kills at this point with 15 points. You don't typically see that, yeah.
Another one that might have gone long. Bradar was there. Back across to the other side. Berkland with another good save. The Clippers are all across the floor, and the Lancers seem to have no answer. They're able to get it back across. No, they're going to get a whistle. Violation on the Lancers, 16-11. Clear Creek Amana leads. The 6th seed has come out swinging here in set number 1 in the Class 4A semifinal, trying to prove that their win against Merriam was no fluke. Nice save by Henderson. They'll go up top to pitcher, and it cannot be saved. Lancers take the point, a much-needed point for North Scott.
And I kind of started talking about pitcher, how, I don't think she has played in this position all year long at right side hitter. It lists her as a setter, but she's playing right side.
Berkland to Henderson, backside. That one off and away. Missed by pitcher. Lancers take 2 straight. Again, when a lower seed is taking on a higher seed, you never want to give them opportunities based off of errors. Beck spiked it hard into the net, and we're going to have a 4-hit call.
Again, there's that one that, you can't really tell. Did it go over the net and somebody touched it? Or did it just dribble along the net and it came back and she tried to play it again?
Quick start to this one. Both teams showing a couple runs back and forth. Skarich on the serve. Beck tried to bloop it back across. Here comes a tough attack by Hayes, and it's blocked back. Block party starting to show up early for Clear Creek Amana. Take a look at the replay. Hayes just gets it sent back by Beck and pitcher. Kennedy Wood to serve with a 3-point lead over North Scott. Trying to take a big first set victory. Beck almost saved that with the one hand, but just dropped in time. I don't think the Clippers thought that her teammate was going to be able to save that. Radar, the libero, serving for the Lancers, down 2. Emily Henderson tosses this one back to Gislesen. Lancers go on a quick kill attempt. Berkland again dives to the floor. So active today at the libero position for number 4. This one blocked off to the side, but they'll give a double hit to North Scott. Clippers take it 18-15. Tell you what, despite the Lancers making a charge, Clippers are not wavering. Berkland, good spot on the serve. Kill attempt, not going to drop. Great hands on the backside by Lauer. Back and forth we go. Kill attempt almost blocked, but it will drop. Abby Hayes, second kill of the match. Kills are everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean nobody has more than 3 in the entire match. It's either 2 or 1.
Yeah, that's typically the teams that are going to get here and get further along. It's not one person, it's the whole entire team.
And we've seen teams with one person do it,
yes.
But it's a rarity, and you always have to sit back and admire it when it happens.
My favorite was one year I was watching, and they talked about a hitter that was so good that they had instead of a 5-1 offense where you have 5 hitters and 1 setter, they had a 1-5 offense. So it was basically trying to set up, everybody was a setter for that player.
It reminds me of Macy Daufelt last year for West Liberty. Lauer on the serve, 19-16 Clippers lead. Hayes on that far corner, can't get it to go. Berkland will set up behind her head, pushed across by Lauer. Allard, no. Back outside, drops. Addison gets Gislesen. First kill of the match for number 17.
Speaking of Macy Daufeld from West Liberty that, now is playing at Drake, I announced that game and didn't realize, I'm going to meet her. And my daughter plays at Drake and really good friends with her. And then now watching here, I get to watch Bliss Beck, who's going to go to Drake. So kind of fun seeing players from Iowa State in Iowa.
Clippers trying to get a big first set victory here. Cabolo drops one in. Her first kill of the day. Timeout Lancers. Take a look at Cabolo. Just sneaks it in between 2 Lancers. 21-16, Clear Creek Amana on top. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
and we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. The Clear Creek Amana Clippers, the 6th seed, taking on 2nd-seeded North Scott. The Lancers in trouble early here in set number 1. The Clippers have looked really solid. Any stats jumping off the page? We did name off North Scott, not looking good in the hitting category.
Well, and I'm starting to think that, well, maybe this is updated. I was thinking maybe it just wasn't updated because I wasn't seeing many kills. Like North Scott, I believe, was at 7 kills.
A negative hitting percentage for the Lancers, but that one was touched apparently by the Clippers.
And the Clippers have 9 kills, so now it's North Scott with 8. So they're at a 0. They've got 8 errors and 8 kills. Not the equation you want to, move on to the final game.
Megan Berkland with 11 digs already for the Clippers. She has been everywhere. Cabolo tries her luck again, and it drops on the back corner.
Literally the last little sliver of that corner she got. That was impressive.
She had a pretty quiet first match against Marion, and once again, just barely squeaks in. 22-17. How about the Clippers? Emily Henderson.
And they're really trying to use their right side hitters, the Clippers are. They run a 6-2 and trying to get the right sides involved, and they've gotten some kills.
Gollinghorst puts it in the net, 23-17. A mistake-ridden Lancers team, giving the Clippers all they need to try to pull away and win this first set. Henderson again. Lancers almost got it blocked. I think they'll give that one to Skarich. And they'll try to get their rally caps on, trailing by 5.
And for the season, Skarich has been, the second highest hitter with kills for the Lancers, and good to see her get a kill there.
Near side, that one knocked way up in the air. Good play by Skarich. Lancers have to come back to get it. It's knocked back across. Henderson, far side. Lauer, or not Lauer, almost airmailed it. Back the other way, that was Skarich. This one looped over by Gislason. No. Kill attempt blocked. Scrage again. Skarich goes right over the top and just blocks it down with 2 hands. Match point for the Clippers.
Yeah, I noticed that she hit her initial ball right side, then hit one basically on the outside, then came and blocked middle and got a block.
Lancers get a point off a missed block, trying to stay alive here in this one, trailing by 6. A very impressive first set by Clear Creek Amana. Emma Schermerhorn, the junior, will serve for North Scott. Trying to start a rally. Henderson knocks it up, near side to Bliss Beck. Can't drop it in. They'll go back and forth between Beck and Casey Johnson. That one drops in. Speaking of Casey Johnson, there she is. Brings it within 4. Lancers trying to sneak up and maybe steal the set away. A set that Clear Creek Amana has pretty much taken away from them since the middle portions. Henderson lines it up to Beck. No. They're going to say it was a violation.
Oh, must have been net.
Had to have been.
Yeah, I think he held up number 6. She must have been a little too tight.
Take a look at the replay.
Yeah, I think maybe just her hand.
Yeah, probably was the only thing. 24-21. Henderson lobs this up. Beck will try again. Picked up on the back line by Hayes. They'll go to the other side. This one can't be dropped by Skarich. Into the net. Addison Gislason couldn't do it. The Lancers are within 2, and Coach Clubb wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 24-22, Clippers lead. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Blake Walker, Molly Geist with you on court number 2 in this Class 4A semifinal. Clear Creek Amana a match point away from a set 1 victory, but the Lancers are rallying here late and forces Coach Jackie Clubb to take a timeout. Coach Taryn Van Eerwege for North Scott trying to rally her Lancers. North Scott will serve. Henderson sets up for Beck. Dropped over and in. Clear Creek Amana takes set number 1 over North Scott. We'll be back. Clippers 1, North Scott 0. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
At Mid-American Energy, we are connectors.
Protectors.
Leaders.
Job creators.
Friends.
And neighbors.
And always
at your service.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Casey's, buy 1 large pizza, get a 2nd large pizza 40% off with promo code GATHER.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Hey fans, Central College has you covered with career-building programs. And with tuition less than $20,000 a year and tons of scholarships available, it's the best decision ever. Apply today at central.edu. Blake Walker, Molly Geist with you here in the Class 4A semifinal. A little bit of a shocker here early. The 6th-seeded Clear Creek Amana Clippers lead the 2-seeded North Scott Lancers 1-0 after set 1. Anything really surprising there? I know the negative hitting percentage was definitely a big part.
Yeah, and it actually North Scott has just went above, they have 11 kills, 10 errors, so they're just above 0, but their 2 key hitters right now are still negative, so Abby Hayes and Sydney Scarage. So it's really key that they, get comfortable and start getting their kills, and they will. So I think that'll make a big difference. And then on Clear Creek Amana, some kids, some outliers like the Savannah Cabello, she has a couple kills and in just 4 attempts, and so that's big. And then Avery Lauer, she has 3 kills with 9 attempts. So
can the Clippers keep it going? They upset Marion to get here in 5. Lancers will try to get a set right back. That one blocked back by Bliss Beck.
And Bliss Beck, she's a junior listed at 6'2", and like I said, like 136 blocks before today.
Clippers take that point. I have to laugh because the arena is finally trying the IOWA chant. We play on here. That one goes long. Henderson sets it up. That one blocked up in the air. There it is. The IOWA chant has taken over Extreme Arena. It's one of the coolest traditions here at the state volleyball tournament. That one drops into North Scott Point. It is very cool when they all do it at the same time. That is neat. North Scott trails Amana 2-1 here. Henderson to Beck. Drops it in the back left corner. Bliss Beck, currently 4 kills for the Clippers. Birkeland still with 11 digs, and Henderson with 6 assists. That one blocked again. Well, I tell you what, there just seems to be more energy right now with Creak Amana than we have on the Lancer side.
I would agree with you, and it deflates you when you get blocked a couple times in a row as well. So they've got to figure out a solution to that problem.
Addison gets Lesson to serve for the Clippers. Running up to go get it was Sydney Scarich. They'll go far side to Lauer, and she airmails it. Gives the North Scott Lancers a 4-2 deficit. Over on court number 1, Xavier close to defeating Western Dubuque for set number 1. Lancers grab a point. That one knocked around and could not be grabbed. North Scott back within 1. Yeah, Hayes and Casey Johnson and Scarich all in negative hitting percentages for North Scott. Lauer again sails it long, and North Scott's back within a tie due to a couple mistakes. Xavier takes set number 1 over Western Dubuque over on court number 1. Well, no matter what, we're getting an all-Eastern Iowa Class 4A semifinal, along with a 5A semifinal, so Eastern Iowa continues to be the mecca for state volleyball.
I wonder if they have any kind of statistics of how many 4A teams are from Eastern Iowa and how many are from Central Iowa, Western Iowa.
Bondurant, obviously, Indianola from Eastern Iowa. Bishop Heelan all the way over on western side of the state. Had to make a long drive here on Monday.
Yeah, Bondurant, you're saying Central Iowa, right?
Yeah, Central Iowa, yes. That one knocked right back across by Ashland Pitcher. I tell you what, some of the physics of how this ball goes over the net, it doesn't even seem like it should be possible. Kennedy Wood to serve. Great
Tough serve, yeah.
Yeah, great over top of the net. Real fast and strong. Cabolo's there to pick it up. They'll go back to Lauer. That time didn't sail it long. Lancer's able to pick it up. They'll go near side. Hayes, no, good block. They'll go back to the middle and missing. Shelby Spears, a little too much on it. Clippers take back the lead.
Cabolo comes in. She's got a lot of energy, and she's also a good block. And to connect up with with Beck.
Well, she's tall.
Yeah.
That one drops in for the Clippers. Silvana Cabolo, 6-foot senior. Bliss Beck, the tallest on this team, 6'2". Hannah Graben off the bench. She is 6 foot. And the Lancers, Abby Hayes, the tallest, at 6'2". They go far side. That one blocked back, caught up by Casey Johnson. Birkland to Henderson, back across to Beck. That'll drop in. Lancers just kind of getting unlucky bounces off some of their blocks. And it may sound weird, but the Clippers aren't really putting a ton on their kills.
Right.
They're just kind of light taps. Lancers, good kill, far side. Casey Johnson, the junior. No, they're going to say it's Clear Creek Amana. Violation on the Lancers, so Clear Creek Amana, a 9-5 lead. Boy, how about the start by the Clippers? Birkland saved it, but nobody knew where the ball was going. North Scott takes the point. Clear Creek Amana, 32-10 season coming in. Losses to Mount Vernon, Solon, West Liberty, Ankeny twice, Des Moines Christian, Norwalk, Bondurant, Farrar. Lost to North Scott earlier this season, 2-0 back on October 8th. Earlier I said they hadn't lost to them. So how fitting your last 2 losses of the season come against teams that you have to face in the state tournament.
That is insane.
Lauer drops one in.
I bet these two teams know each other so well.
Oh, yeah. Well, and on the eastern side of the state, you just expect such things.
And, you know, sometimes these kids have played on a club team together and know them even better that way as well.
10-6, Clear Creek Amana on top. Hayes can't drop it in. Great dig by Gislesen. Everybody's flying across the floor. Backside, that one almost went long. Birkland knocks it away, though. That would have been out. Pushed across by Gislesen. North Scott on the other side. Hayes tipped up again. How about Clear Creek Amana's defense at the net? Cabolo puts it in the net, though. Lancers take a much-needed point.
Yeah, sometimes people don't understand, like, you know, these kids might get less kills and do things just a little bit differently because they're playing against better defenders. And so, you know, credit to the other team when they're having to try to get a kill.
10-7, Clear Creek Amana. That was Nora Rolfs on the serve. Sam Scrage got it across. Knocked back down. Great save by Kennedy Wood. But that time, easy for Lauren Gollinghorst. Everybody for the Clippers was pushed up to the front, and nobody was back to save that one. Around and around we go. 10-8 Clippers. Lauer tries to hit the back corner. Lancers able to corral it. They got to go far back. Birkland. Cabolo! I tell you what, she was pretty quiet in that first game against Marion. Did have a couple big moments off the bench, but she's really coming alive here.
Yeah, just 83 kills on the season, but definitely making a name for herself here.
Well, and a huge spark off the bench. How about that block? Lancers are able to not recover. Nobody came back to get it. Boy, the effort is all across the floor for the Clippers so far. And that North Scott crowd just kind of sitting stunned. The Clippers are on attack mode early here in this one. That one misses. Cabolo got it back. A beautiful save by the Clippers. They'll go far side. That one knocked back up.
Good
Lancers save it. Wood, far side. Not going to drop. They get it back across too far. Almost worked out for in Kennedy Wood's favor, but she sent it just a little long.
I think we mentioned before, but North Scott's only lost 5 times, and Mount Vernon, Des Moines Christian, Pleasant Valley, and Assumption, am I missing one, is Xavier, are their losses, all state tournament teams. And so, yeah, they're not used to losing or probably being down. So hopefully they have some good leadership out there. They need to relax.
Yeah, and they've beaten Xavier, Marion, a couple other big teams.
Wow, yeah.
Beat Clear Creek, Amana, obviously. That one goes long. Here come the Lancers back.
They can do it, yeah.
They beat Oskaloosa to get to the state tournament. Oskaloosa has one of the top kill leaders in the state of Iowa. The Indians were here last year at the state tournament, could not make it back this year. 12-11, here comes North Scott. Abby Hayes. Lancers trying to figure something out. That was Lauren Gollinghorst who went over to talk to.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Stand out there, but
surprised they didn't call time or anything. Miss Lesson was able to get it back across. Here come the Lancers. Kill attempt a little short by Gollinghorst. That one knocked back across. Good play by Kennedy Wood. Wood again, barely knocking it over. Lancers wanted to lift. That one bounces and drops in. Went off the hand of a Clipper. We're tied at 12.
the big difference you see at the state tournament, I feel like, is just that little stuff where they just keep things alive, and it's not always pretty. And then I think the middles do a really good job of using the corners here at the state tournament, and obviously that's what will get them kills. But
Sydney Skarich was leaning back on her back foot and tried to hit that thing, did not have any momentum to go with it.
And we saw both of those two things in one play, so it kind of came to my attention.
Hayes still with a negative hitting percentage. Skarich still with a negative hitting percentage. That's one of the top two hitters for North Scott, still not in the positives. That is a big difference maker today. Berklin just missed it. A little too far underneath. Lancers tie it back at 13. (13-13) all here in set number 2. The Clippers trying to get a big 2-set lead over the Lancers. Pitcher pushed it across. Here come the Lancers back on the other side. Gollinghorst, no, sent long. North Scott takes the point. And back to the lead go the Lancers. Feels like they haven't had the lead in a while.
Right.
That one just barely hits the net. Heck of a dig. Lancers try to go back to it, and the Clippers are still able to save it. Back and forth we go. Kill attempts. Drops. I was going to say, it was going to be really close on the far corner, but a wonderful play by, I believe, Sydney Skarich. No, they're going to give it to Clear Creek Amana.
He just overruled it, huh?
That was a late overrule. Wow. That was one of the later switches I've seen. And we play on. Sam Sprague will serve for the Clippers. Kill attempt gets picked up by Lauer. Beck drops it back over. Nice play by Gollinghorst to get up to it. Spike from the back row, not going to go. Nobody touched it.
Man, they tried to, though.
Casey Johnson, I believe, from the back row. Lancers again thought there was a touch.
I think she went for it, but pulled back at the last minute.
One of the officials telling Taryn Vanderwage kind of settled down a little bit. She's a little fired up on the sideline. That one's hit back and knocked wide. How about the Clippers on a little bit of a run here? 16-14. 3 straight for the blue and white. I'll tell you one thing these student sections do love with this new arena. This hockey floor, or the hockey wall, the guys up front can just slam on the front wall. Makes a great sound. They love that. They didn't have that in Cedar Rapids. That one knocked into the net and somehow back across by Bliss Beck. Lancers trying to knock it over, knocked around. Henderson gets it back across. The Lancers wanted 4 hits. Henderson knocked back up. Far side, gets less than airmails it. That whole Lancers bench might have a fight with the officials after this thing's over. Overall, officials have been very great here at the state tournament. Always good officials. Obviously, the best are brought in. They're judged over the season and then brought in to do their job. So when you come to the state tournament in any event for both boys and girls, you're getting the best officials for the job.
Every game that you play in, they're giving you their little card that says who all officiated your game. And so at the end of the season, you're supposed to go and rank them and say who you think would be good at the state tournament. And you do that every year.
A little bit of a chat there with Sydney Skarich and the judge. And then she went back to their head coach and said something. I'm not sure what they were trying to go for. Abby Hayes to serve. Or excuse me, that's Schermerhorn. These numbers scrunched together for North Scott. Kind of hard to see. Berkland can't get it. Goes into the back net.
Yeah, good line shot.
Tied at 16. This feels very similar to that first set. That was won at the end by Clear Creek Amana. They pulled away. Lancers came back. 16 all.
It's a good pass. Those good passes make such a big difference.
That's about the lightest, easiest kill attempt Bliss Beck might get. Nobody was back in that right corner for North Scott.
Yeah, and that was a pass by libero Meg Berkland. And, you know, their name doesn't get called a lot because, you know, everyone kind of thinks that it's just expected that they get a good pass, but it really can make the difference in winning and losing.
That one looped over by Sydney Skarich on the far side. Lauer caught by Hayes at the end. They'll go back to the other side, and a block attempt misses.
It's a great reaction.
No 4 hits again. I thought it would be another 4 hit. That one, though, drops in for the Lancers. Been a couple times. The Clippers, I think, have gotten lucky with a couple 4 hits. (17-17). That one blocked at the net. Shelby Spears didn't even have a chance. She was there the entire way. Timeout on the floor. 18-17. North Scott leads over Clear Creek Amana. We'll be back. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. North Scott on top of Clear Creek Amana here in set number 2, 18-17, but it's the Clippers of Clear Creek Amana who lead overall 1-0. It's been a back and forth second set here. And if the Clippers can take this set, you are looking at an uphill battle for the Lancers. No team has come back down from 2-0 here at the state tournament yet this week.
Did you call the AGWSR?
No, I did not.
North Tama? I think it was.
That was that
one.
It was
2-1. Yeah, okay.
No team has come down from 2-0, meaning teams have won 2 straight to come back, but not down from 2-0.
Yeah.
Lancers doing all they can here to stay in front. That one knocked up in the air. North Scott takes the point. That one flew all the way back here into the bleachers on this side.
Yeah, just what North Scott needs is Abby Hayes to keep swinging like that.
This thing goes way out. Sydney Skarich to serve. Lancers want this set.
And the hit was, you could even hear how hard it was. And it's hard to tell from further away how hard they actually hit. Like, even on the TV screen, it doesn't really do justice to how hard these are coming.
How about the saves for the Lancers? Knocked back across, gets less in. That hit off the hand of someone up at the net for North Scott and able to drop in. 1-point game. Meanwhile, on court number 1, Xavier leads Western Dubuque 17-12 in set number 2. We started ahead of them, and they have already caught us, pretty much. Start about 10, 15 minutes ahead.
These have been pretty long volleys.
That one goes wide. Good save from the back line. Kill attempt. Nice job by Berkland. Lauer tries her luck. No. Knocked up ahead by Johnson. They go to the back line. Wood, Berkland, Cabolo. Yes! Man, what a spark off the bench Silvana Cabolo has been. The senior, 6-foot senior with another great kill. 19 all. That one long. Rare service error, it feels like, in today's match.
Yeah, for Clear Creek Amana, their leading kill leader right now is 6 with Bliss Beck. So after 2 sets, I don't know, I feel like you kind of would have expected a higher number from someone. And on the other side, same thing. Abby Hayes has 6. Just a lot of different ways of scoring in this game.
Bliss Beck barely catches the back line and ties it at 20. North Scott knows how important this set is. You'd rather come back down, or you'd rather tie it than come back down from 2-0. Crucial last 5 points up for the grabs here. Berkland on the serve. Back to the middle, batted around. Clippers, this will be 4, and they don't call it. A couple tips, just not getting there. Cabolo blocked. Abby Hayes and Lauren Gollinghorst, the sophomore and the senior, hooking up.
I need you to point out when you think there's 4, because I think it's coming off a block is what they're
it felt like
considering
on that one it was like a double. 2 girls, it felt like hit it at the line. It's been real close. Amana's been really close with it so far. Cabolo. Everyone thought that she grabbed it and lifted. No. Or pushed across. Lancers with another kill.
Like that, not calling a lift, like, I mean, I'm not going to argue whether it was or wasn't, but I like when the officials don't try to control the game.
Yeah. Let's stay here. North Scott leads 22-20 over Clear Creek Amana, trailing 1-0. Lancers trying to pull out a big second set here. And man, it has been back and forth, just like the first set.
I have to remind myself to look at the score because I kind of forget who's ahead.
Xavier up 2016 over Western Dubuque over on court number 2. Like at 2017. Saints the champions in 2020. Last year, Western Dubuque were the state champions, so you're getting the last 2 state champions over on court number 1. Back out of the timeout here, 22-20. North Scott trying to finish this one off, takes set number 2 away from the Clippers. I have seen no separation between these two teams early.
Yeah, I really don't know what the difference is on this yet.
Wood knocked it up, Cabolo missed. Cabolo went to the right side. I think she thought Wood was gonna knock it back.
Yeah, that was that tight set that it's really hard to do anything besides just a quick in front.
23-20, North Scott is 2 points away. Wood, backside, good hit by Lauer, but better save by North Scott. That one airmailed to the far right side by Abby Hayes. Clippers within 2. North Scott rallied, couldn't quite do it in set number 1. That one's blocked back over by Sam Scrage. Timeout on the floor, 23-22. We are in for a good finish here in set number 2. We'll be back. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Coming down to it here in set number 2. Clippers took set number 1. Can they steal the second one away? The Lancers have somewhat controlled this thing here at the end, but the Clippers are rallying late, trying to take one away. 23-22, North Scott leads. The freshman Avery Lauer will serve. Xavier takes set 2 over Western Dubuque. 2-0 over on court 1. We'll be there in a minute.
And we mentioned earlier for Clear Creek Amana, they have, a couple freshmen that are starting, and then the rest are juniors. Now, Silvana is a senior, and she just wasn't in the starting lineup, but plays, significantly. But a really young team overall.
Lauren Gollinghorst with the kill. North Scott is 1 point away. Match point. Abby Hayes on the serve. Birkeland picks it up. Cabolo misses it and puts it in the net. North Scott takes set number 2. We are tied 1 apiece. We'll be back. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
At Mid-American Energy, we are connectors.
Protectors.
Leaders.
Job creators.
Friends.
And neighbors.
And always
at your service.
Slate's the place for you!
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's hometown pride, it's hopes and dreams, it's our future leaders, it's a reason to do more and be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can only be found in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes and coaches on a successful year, and remember, today's successes are just the beginning of tomorrow's achievements.
By focusing only on meat and grocery, we can do those things to the best of our abilities.
No frills, no gimmicks. You're gonna get top quality meat, top quality produce, top quality customer service.
They always tell us, sell it as low as you can. Sell it as low as you possibly can.
And we work hard so we can keep those prices lower.
And that's what Fairway does to a lot of people. They take care of people.
I have one thing to accomplish, and it's that.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Fans, we'd like to recognize the students from Clear Creek Amana as our creative corner of the match. Brought to you by Think Iowa City, a collection of curious communities. Check out all the white and blue that made the trip here from just down the road in Tiffin, Iowa. Clear Creek Amana is our creative corner of the match. Once again, during the break, we had a nice IOWA chant right around the arena. Always cool to see that. And it's not just for the Hawkeyes, it is just the state of Iowa, IOWA, celebrating being here at the state volleyball tournament. Both teams have had something to celebrate about. We're tied at 1-1. Here in set number 3, crucial set number 3. Statistically, you have a better chance to win the whole thing if you take a third set tied 1-1. And really, I have no idea who could win this. We've seen it obviously even. 25-22 in the first, 25-22 in the second. Not a lot of separation between these two.
Exactly. Not a lot separates them statistically. Kind of what we expected. Clear Creek Amana, it has a few more blocks, which in effect causes more errors on North Scott's side. Both teams doing a good job of serving. Yeah, that one was right in front of us. She's right. It was in.
North Scott with the kill. That one hugged the line and drops in for a Casey Johnson kill.
When Clear Creek Amana was winning early on in that first set, I was thinking to myself, they're just doing a really good job of keeping the ball in play, and I think that's what it's going to come down to, and, you know, limit the errors, and it's going to be a scrappy game where people are fighting for points in odd ways.
How many
like
attack
that.
errors? Yeah,
How
how many attack errors did you say North Scott had? We checked at the break, as there's a kill attempt up and good by Addison Gus-Lesson.
You were asking on who? Oh.
Or just one team, I think it was North Scott, had 20-some attack errors.
Yeah, 22.
22 attack errors.
You know, the blocking factors into that, so that's a lot for 2 sets.
How about that serve by Addison Gus-Lesson? Drops right in over the top. So Kruger Seeds service ace. Gus-Lesson just a junior here for the Clippers. She will try her luck again with a 2-1 advantage. North Scott crowd fires up. Gus-Lesson sets to serve and goes. Radar catches it at the back line. Kill attempt drops in very nicely. Casey Johnson, second kill of the set.
And, you know, the reason why we're pointing out that, you know, the number of errors and the kill efficiency being down is because these teams don't typically have that. And so you want them to clean that up and play their best game. And obviously they're trying to figure out how to do that.
I'm astounded by the overall dig numbers. Hayes has 9, Radar has 13, Schermerhorn has 10, Scarich has 10, and Spears has 11.
That is a lot.
All over the floor. Radar couldn't quite grab that one. Clear Creek Amana takes it 3-3.
More points being earned in this set, so I think.
Yeah, we're waiting almost for North Scott to start to pick it up when it comes to kill efficiency. They're just known for higher. Gotta think it's coming soon. Or at least turn the corner. Radar comes up and barely gets that thing across. Lisbeck drops in the corner. It's saved and still alive, but it doesn't matter. Gonna get a lift.
North Scott Libero, Carly Brader, she did a good job. You know, they were trying to set a quick and missed the, you know, a little mistiming and maybe somebody going in the wrong spot, and she was there to bump it over, and then she got a pancake.
Service error for Kennedy Wood, puts it in the net, tied at 4. 1-1 all. There has been no separation between these two teams. It looks like it's going to be an even one all the way throughout. Berkland, good dig. They got to get it back across. They do. Heads up play up front by Gus-Lesson. Berkland, ton of digs today. 16 total. Hayes, Berkland again. They'll go back to the middle, Gus-Lesson. Block up front by Cabolo. Berkland on the floor again. Wood to Lauer. Nice little rally going here. Gus-Lesson caught in the middle. Radar sends one back over the top to Hayes. Cabolo tries her luck. No. They try to go back over in a nice play up front. I believe Casey Johnson once again. Nice rally.
Yeah. Sometimes I get caught up watching the middle. See their transition. You know, they just spin in circles sometimes.
Berkland's going to wipe the floor here on Clear Creek Amana's side, picking up some moisture. Radar to serve for the Lancers. Up by 1. Big second set victory on the line here. Beck blocked, but they'll give the point to Clear Creek Amana. tied at 5. Again, kill numbers pretty even. Blissbeck does have 10 for the Clippers. Casey Johnson leads the Lancers with 7. Cabolo to the middle. They knock it right back across by Scrage. Kill attempt down, and Berkland continues to make plays from the libero position. They'll try again, and another great block. Lauer and Scrage. Take a look at this block. Team effort. Kennedy Wood puts Clear Creek Amana in position there. Good assisting all around. Everybody on the floor doing a great job. Six all. North Scott and Clear Creek Amana both have won their sets 25-22. Meanwhile, on court number 1, Cedar Rapids Xavier leads over Western Dubuque 2-0 and 10-7 in set number 3. The Saints look like they're on their way to the Class 4A state championship. Service error on North Scott. Haven't seen a ton of service errors today, It feels like. Both teams have been pretty disciplined on that aspect. That one sent long. There's your service ace for Lauer. Lauer tries again. The freshman gets it in. Lancers, near side. That one knocked up in the air. Allard, good attempt. They'll try and get Lesson on the far side. Not going to go. They'll set back up. Gets Lesson. 2 Lancers went over it. It does get back over the net. A little bit of a lucky play. Lauer tries to send it long, and another longer rally is on. Blocked, kept up by the Lancers.
This is why we're seeing so many digs.
That one goes wide. Clippers take the point. 9-6.
We do our stats on an iPad, and it's really tough because, like, you're to find the person and then to be watching. Dig. Yeah, it is not easy.
4 Lancers have double-digit digs. Meg Berkland has 21 for Clear Creek Amana. Berkland again. Wood, Cabolo sails it long. I'm curious what the Class 4A record is for digs. 34.
For a player?
For one player, single.
Wow.
Berkland already has 22.
I think we're going to see it.
I honestly do, too. Blocked. Clear Creek Amana keeping the pressure up front. 10-7. Let me check again. Make sure I'm
34.
34.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm all about records.
10-7 CCA over North Scott. Class 4A, 34 digs by Brittany Young in 2019 Waverly Shell Rock when they took on West Delaware. Good kill attempt on this near side. I want to say that was Scarich. Brings it within 2. It was Scarich.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in a match like this, when we're tied 1-1, Berkland has 22. She's only 12 away from tying it.
And that doesn't count as a dig just for those at home that don't, know how volleyball
explain just
stats work.
Yeah, so explain as there's going to be a North Scott point. Explain a proper dig and what in the scorer's book, what goes down.
It's a successful first contact from the other team's attempt. So, if they make a true attempt to get a kill, the first contact, if it's successful, but that's a serve receive.
Yes.
Ball, or in that situation, serve receive error, not a. If she would have had a successful one, it was not a dig.
Timeout on the floor, 10-10, 1-1. We'll be back. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
A obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. 10-10, 1-1. All tied up here in the Class 4A semifinal. Cedar Rapids Xavier leading, or Cedar Rapids Xavier leading Western Dubuque over on court number 1. 2-0 and 13-11. Coming up after this Class 3A volleyball semifinal action. And then 2A, and then we finish the night off at 1A, tentatively starting at 1 o'clock.
That was too close. They were thinking it might be out, but that was a right decision to play it, because I think it was going to land in. But
the Lancers on a nice streak, 3 straight points plus. 11-10 lead for North Scott. That one, great dig, back on the backside. That one knocked away though. CCA takes it 11-11. Boy, both these two teams, there is just no separation at all. Coach Jackie Clubb over on the bench talking to Megan Berkland after she checked out. And IMT Insurance Substitutions, all substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. Clippers take the point.
And that one doesn't make it over the net, but if it does, it's probably going to be a kill because it just goes along that net and makes it hard to know where to line up defensively.
Kill, blocked, not going to be enough. Allard with the kill. Now they're back at 12. Again, 4 North Scott Lancers in double-digit digs. Kill leaders, Beck leads Clear Creek Amana with 10. Casey Johnson and Abby Hayes tied at 7. Gallinghorst with 6. Scarage now with 7. How about Bliss Beck showing her power? Near side, knocked up in the air. Clippers keep it in. Pushed back across by Bliss Beck. Kill won't go.
Wow, lots of one-handed stuff, but it's keeping
the
ball alive.
Clippers keeping it alive. 2 girls went for it. They'll have to get it across. They do. Nice play by Gislesson. Kill won't go. Berkland again.
There's a dig.
Lancers running into each other. They're
Great
able to
job.
save it. The Clippers get it back across. Gislesson again. Near side. Kill works. Casey Johnson. 1-point lead for the Lancers. Just in that rally alone, Berkland had 2 digs. How about that back and forth action?
It's always interesting to see what's going to end it.
Like you said, a lot of one-handed hits. Smart play by the Clippers. They hold back. I cannot imagine how hard that is to say, oh, I'm just,
It's
you know
very
what?
tough, yeah.
My brain says I need to hit it, but I'm going to hold.
They're doing a good job moving with the ball and not just standing and looking.
65 digs for North Scott, 66 for Clear Creek Amana. That one not going to knock back across. A little bit of an awkward hit there. North Scott has the lead, 14-13. A huge second set victory in this third set. Everybody wants the third win, or the third set to win, so you can go into the fourth with a 2-1 victory and not have as much pressure. Hayes, not that time, drops it in, and 15-13 North Scott leads.
Great swing by Hayes.
Berkland picked it up. That one dropped around again. That time it was Lauer and company, kind of got lost. Lancers by 3. We've seen bigger leads. The Clippers had a bigger one, and the Lancers rallied back. That one, another service ace. North Scott figuring it out here.
North Scott's serve has been big in this set.
Yeah, it has. Makes it so easy on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have these long volleys once they actually get a good pass.
Skarich again to serve.
That ball's dying.
Yeah, on the floor. Good save by Lesson. Kill attempt picked up by
great
Brooklyn.
dig.
They'll go back across and a kill. Lesson.
25 digs for Meg Brooklyn.
Yeah, she is.
Just saying it, not.
I'm not going to say anymore.
Updating the stats.
It's impressive as it is.
Yes.
A lot of records. No record across the entire board from Class 5A to Class 1A is post-2000. All records are 2000 on up. And records are pretty recent. It seems like a new one's broken almost every single year. Athletes just continue to get better. North Scott leads by 4.
This game has progressed so much.
Oh, absolutely. Radar sends it long. Service error. Mistakes holding each other in this one so far.
And it's interesting, like, typically you used to see all 5-1 offenses with one setter, and both teams here playing with a 6-2, and you're starting to see more of that. And I just saw a tweet about that this morning about how a lot of college teams are going to 6-2s because the right side hitter is becoming so important.
Gallinghorst with a big block. Lancers by 4.
I feel like it's important because when we've got a timeout.
Yep.
I'll come back to that thought.
Goes all the way over to get a timeout. We will take one with them. 19-15. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Class 4A semifinal action. Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you here this morning. Well, it's not morning anymore. You lose track of time in here.
Oh my gosh.
1-6. It's 1:17 already.
We've been here for a while.
I got here at 9. Day is flying by. Class 3A semifinals are on tap next. 19-15. North Scott leads over Clear Creek Amana, trying to take set number 3. Cedar Rapids Xavier closing in on a victory in the Class 4A semifinals. The Saints look very dominant. Hayes, back line.
Wow, she's phenomenal.
Lauer, saved. More digs all over the place. Henderson, blocked. Gallinghorst again.
The story, a lot more blocks are happening for Clear Creek Amana, and North Scott just got a great block there, but I think it surprised them.
20-15, 5-point lead for the Lancers. Clippers trying to hold on tight in this one. Lesson gets it across. Kill goes wide. North Scott takes it. 21-15. That was, I believe, Rouse. Nope, it was Emmy Allard. Or Ami Allard. They'll go far side to Strage. She gets it across. 6-point lead for the Lancers. Brooklyn again. Far sideline. That one can't drop. And it drops. Thought it wouldn't. Good save by the Clippers. Things are getting quite intense on the floor. Coach Clubb has taken off her jacket. Both coaches started with jackets on. It's hot in here.
You have to wear layers. You never know if it's going to be hot, cold.
And you're on a hockey floor, so 22-15.
I know I should know what hockey team would play here, but is it the
Iowa
Sierra?
Heartlanders. Iowa Heartlanders.
Is that a new one, or
yes,
I don't
newer hockey team. North Scott is 2 points away after another kill.
Now tomorrow, are they going to have this one court?
Yes, all will be one court.
Yeah.
It'll be pretty big around here.
Right.
So if you're coming, make sure you kind of try to sit in the middle, because if you're sitting on the ends, you're going to be a little bit far away.
Right. That'll be even different for the depth perception that they've been used to today.
Absolutely. 23-16, Lauer on the serve. To the far side, that one goes long. Clippers take the point. Good job by Clear Creek Amana to hold back.
Yeah, Meg Birkland, she knows what's in and what's out.
Timeout, North Scott, 23-17. Clippers trailing the Lancers. We'll be right back.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Back here at Extreme Arena, North Scott leads it over Clear Creek Amana 23-17, coming at you live from Coralville, Iowa. On this Wednesday, November 2nd, Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you here this afternoon. Xavier is a match point away from advancing to the Class 4A championship game over on court number 1. We still got a little bit to go here on court number 2. Back and forth action. Lauer serves over the top. Picked up. Near side to Hayes. She'll sky it to Lauer. They'll set up near side. This one dropped over. Lancers able to save it. No, they'll give the point to Clear Creek Amana. Cedar Rapids Xavier. No, I thought they did defeat Western Dubuque. They give the point to the Bobcats. Hayes, what a kill.
What a swing.
That's probably her best one of the day.
Yeah, she's starting to pick up now.
Take a look at the replay. Oh my goodness, there was no chance in stopping that one. Xavier now officially defeats Western Dubuque. 25-22 in 3 sets. Lauer picked it up. North Scott takes set number 3. 25-18. They lead 2-1. We are headed to 4. North Scott leads 2-1 over the Clippers. We'll be right back. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything
Dental insurance costs a fortune, and it covers nothing.
don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Casey's, buy one large pizza, get a second large pizza 40% off with promo code GATHER.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. North Scott leads Clear Creek Amana 2-1. While we were during the break, we were curious about Megan Berkland and her possible dig record, because she's only 7 away from what was the previous record of 34. And we saved previous because literally on Monday, I was calling the game, and I just must have absolutely missed it. Berkland broke the Class 4A state record in digs with 37 against Marion. So she's 10 away from re-breaking the Class 4A dig record.
And that happened last year with Macy Dawfeld's kill record. She got 33 and then, 37 the next one?
Yeah.
So, and these are state tournament, because someone, Ella Meyer, who I think just finished playing, had 47 digs in a match
against Waterloo West,
but not at state.
Yes.
So these are state tournament
records.
But wow, impressive.
It's do or die for the Clippers. They got to win this one to stay alive, North Scott. If they win this set, they're on to the championship to take on Xavier. That one goes wide. Berkland came in to try to save it. Lancers take the first point, 1-0. Coming up after this, Des Moines Christian takes on Sioux Center, I believe, on this court, but I can't be for sure. Don't take my word for it.
Sorry, who'd you say? Sioux Center?
Des Moines Christian and Sioux Center, but it might be on court number 1. Amanda takes that point.
I'm blinking. I forget who I have next. All these teams are running together for me. No, Mount Vernon.
1-1.
And Assumption.
Oh, Mount Vernon Assumption. That makes sense. I called Mount Vernon yesterday. 1-1. That one blocked. Saved by the Lancers. Clippers thought they had the point. Bliss back. Drops it back in over the top. Yes, Lesson will serve now. Clippers up 2-1. Both, pretty much all sets have been back and forth and then have been decided late. Around the 18-19 mark is where one team will pull away. Strong kill attempt, misses there by Spears. And that one will drop for the Clippers.
She'd had a few earlier in the previous sets that had just went out, and so I'm sure North Scott was thinking maybe, but she's got that figured out now.
Just less than a serve again. Clippers up early. I feel like they've been up early almost every set. And the Lancers have slowly but surely knocked back in. Berkland. Far side, Lauer. Good save on the backside. And we're going to get a violation. Double hit.
You always hear the dads in the crowd. That's the one thing they are confident of for a call.
That's two. It's
Double.
got to be two. Parents get into it here at the state tournament, that's for sure. Berkland pops it up, and it's blocked. Pitcher had it blocked. Lancers get back within 2 after a quick start by the Clippers. Skerich to serve. Skerich with 8 kills so far today. That one knocked high and long. Good save on the back line by Skerich, but it didn't matter. Clippers grabbed the point. still holds serve. North Scott, 5 girls with double-digit digs. Clippers have 78 digs. North Scott has 73. That one blocked back by Cabolo and Beck. Well done. The effort up front by both teams has been phenomenal. Clippers have a couple more blocks than the Lancers do. 6-2 advantage for Clear Creek Amana. It's blocked right back again. That time it's Beck and Lauer. Now the Clippers have had a start like this in past sets and they couldn't hold on to it. So now it's just a matter of, can you keep this up?
I got looking at the stats, and I think that last one, I didn't see what happened, but I think they considered that a kill. So that can sometimes be a statistical thing. Like if the other team is not attacking it if it's an overpass that you get a kill off of, that's a kill, not a block.
It's a great dig on the back line by Skerich. Clippers all pushed to one corner. Skerich again with another dig. Back and forth we go. Cabolo knocks this one up. Coming to the middle this time. That was Gislesen. Hayes gets it blocked again. Cabolo and Bliss doing work on the front line.
So now they have 12 block assists and 4 solo blocks.
Timeout North Scott. Clear Creek Amana leading over the Lancers 8-2. We'll take a break. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. 8-2, Clear Creek Amana jumps out early here in set number 4 against the Lancers. The Clippers have to take this set if they want to continue and go to 5. Point Christian and Sioux Center slated to start at 2 o'clock on court number 1. Assumption and Mount Vernon here on court number 2 about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. There's a missed jump. Spears just didn't really get off the ground and misses. 9-2, Clippers on top.
Blake, I was looking to see, the update on how many digs that Meg Birkeland has, but her teammates are blocking it, and I'm sure she doesn't care if she gets to reset the record. She'd rather have her teammates block it.
Lauer saved on the back line by Skerich. Bliss Beck got a block, and they'll give it to the Clippers.
Yeah, her feet weren't there. The setter's feet weren't there, and just got a little awkward touch on it.
Boy, a very, very impressive start here.
Setters don't always get a lot of recognition for how much they have to go back and forth and run up to the net and play defense in the back row and then run up to the net.
Oh my, can Cabolo save it? No, she can't. That would have been a huge play by the Clippers. Yeah. North Scott gets a couple lucky bounces and drops one in. Tell you what, North Scott has somewhat gotten an advantage in the student section game simply because Davenport Assumption's in white and they've joined North Scott's student section in a row. Great kill attempt up front by the Clippers. Waiting to see who that was, waiting for the score to come in. Lisbeck's the one serving, so it might have been her. And it was. Nice power on the far sideline by North Scott.
That was a great pass to set and hit it. Looked like it was going to be a kill from the start.
Casey Johnson hugged that line. Lancers down early. How taxing can it be? I mean, the Clippers got a day off, but if you got to go to 5 sets again, which to win you have to. I mean, you can get tired. I'd say that as if they don't play so many games in a row in a tournament.
Yeah, it's mentally exhausting.
Nice save on the back by Gislesen. Middle, knocked up in the air. (11-5). Clippers on top. 15 assists for Rolfs. She's headed to Dubuque, University of Dubuque, to play college volleyball. Lancers with the service ace. No lead is safe here in this match, that is for sure. Rolfs will serve. She has 3 service aces today. Can she do it again? No. Creak Amana able to get it back across. Kill goes wide. Abby Hayes, 11th kill of the day, that leads the team. (11-7), timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
North Scott and Creak Amana here on the Girls Union Digital Network. Interesting chants going back and forth by the student sections. The Lancers chanted out, "What's a Clipper?" And the Clippers responded with, "What's a Lancer?" I mean, yeah, I'd agree. Clippers have something to do with boats. Lancers have something to do with knights in shining armor.
I love this. And they have to have their phones put away because they're using both hands to, you know, whatever you want to call that, pound on the chairs or.
Service error on North Scott, 12-7, Clippers on top. No matter what.
Really as good as school, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, both schools, very big, a lot of school spirit.
You can learn a lot at this.
Continuing to go back and forth here. Serving is Abby Hayes. Leads the team in kills. Does have one service ace. That one goes long. Now she has 2 service errors. Clippers jumped out 9-2 in this set.
You know, the teams that play after this, you know, we know it's going to be later than 2 o'clock when they start. That's got to be a little, you know, uneasy and not knowing when you're officially going to start.
That one kind of lifted, and that will be a Creak Amana point. The good thing is, no matter what, roughly around when you start playing your semifinal game, if you win to move on to the championships, it's almost a full 12 hours. You at least get a break. Or excuse me, 24 hours.
I was like,
you're not playing at 2 in the morning. 24-hour break.
I don't like to question you.
And I'm not sure if Creak Amana stayed here in Coralville Landing or if they just went back home. I mean, it's really not even that far of a drive.
Sometimes it's nice to just sleep in your own bed.
Yeah. 14-9.
There were some teams at our hotel
had to make some trips. None here, though. North Scott really not that far, but it's always good to be closer to home. I do feel bad for the Western Iowa teams.
Yeah.
Talk about Sioux Center over here on court number 1. That is a long drive.
Yeah.
How about the saves by the Clippers? Birkland able to get it across. Lancers, kill attempt, drops. Skarich again. Tell you what, Lancers get a point, and then the Clippers get a point. They just can't seem to get within a couple. Everybody's doing a great job holding serve. Henderson up top to Scrage. Far side. Good save. Back and forth we go. Henderson, Kirkland, near the middle to Lauer. She airmails it. 14-11. Backs are up against the wall here for North Scott. Or excuse me, Clear Creek Amana. Trailing 2-1. North Scott definitely pressure, but not enough. Boy, that one barely missed.
They all held their breath.
That looked closer than it was.
Agreed.
Take a look at the replay. We're going to have a good view of it. Oh, my. I don't know. To me, it seemed like they had a good enough spot, but locked up front by Bliss-Beck. Gillison in there as well.
Yeah, I'll be curious if they ever do get. I don't think they'll ever do a replay in high school. Most schools are not going to have that ability.
Unless they make it just a state tournament thing. In that case, they'll probably send a replay official to sit up here with us.
Because you have to accept that you're going to have some human error. Like, it's even hard for us to see that after it happened. You'd have to replay.
17-11 after a double hit by the Lancers. Kirkland just sinks that one over the net. They go near side. How about the play? But that's going to be too far out. Yes, Clear Creek Amana. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I think that was all.
The Lancers weren't really celebrating. They were just kind of waiting to hear if they called it.
Clippers trying to pull away. 18-11. They lead in this set over North Scott. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you here. 18-11. Clippers on top of North Scott. Here in set number 4. Do or die for the Clippers, and they sure are playing like it is. With a 7-point lead. Megan Berkland. 29 digs. 8 short of her record that she literally set on Monday. Make it 30. Lauer knocked it right back over the top. Lancers come back the other way. Kill attempt not going to go. Henderson sets back up. Lesson gets it blocked. Was able to save it on her own. They got to get it across. They do, thanks to Henderson. Lesson to the middle. Lancers are there. They'll try again and go long. Kirkland up top. Not going to drop. That one long. Scarich can't get it. 19-11. So impressive so far by the Clippers in this set to come alive like they have, and especially with your back against the wall. Berkland. Lancers push it up. They try to drop it in. Good job by the Clippers to recover. Berkland goes right back to Lauer. Lauer, no. Good job on the back line by Hayes. Kill attempt not going to go again. Lauer saves. Lesson. No. That one long. 20-11. Clear Creek Amana. continuing to be surprised by Clear Creek Amana's ability to just hold back.
And Madeline Lewis for North Scott just substituted in. Just trying a little something different. And sometimes as a coach, you do that, and it worked out. They got a side out.
20-11, Clear Creek Amana on top. 32 digs by Megan Berkman. It feels like she's going to break it.
Yeah, it does.
North Scott needs a rally if they want to finish this thing off in 4. The Clippers want 5. Berkman to Henderson. That one's blocked.
And well, the line judge called it in.
I was going to say, it sure did feel like the Clippers thought they might have had or taken a point there. Instead, they're going to give it to the Lancers, and it'll be Schermerhorn on the serve. Service error, Clippers take the point, 21-13. 8-point lead. We got Iowa Public Television guys digging at our feet, trying to plug everything in. Getting crazy over here. Serve over top by Lesson. Here comes the kill attempt. That will drop. Bliss back again. Casey Johnson gets called on the kill. One thing that we haven't seen, Cabolo has really not been in a ton for Clear Creek Amana, it feels like. She was that big spark off the bench. Hayes, Lauer picks it up. Lauer will go back across with it, just misses to the left. 21-15, here comes North Scott.
Never know for sure how this game's going to end.
Lancers starting to crawl back. I thought Jackie Clubb was going to take a timeout. She goes back to her bench.
Probably going to wait one more.
Liss drops it in the right corner. So much power on that one, and it just fit it.
And yeah, I was thinking Cabolo would be coming in next rotation, and here she is.
There you go. Got a nice big 3 at the front. 22-15. Still no timeout by North Scott. Assume they're going to wait. Wood on the serve. Backside for the Lancers. That was Johnson. Lauer, long, picked up in the back by Skerich. Dropped back over by Blissbeck.
Yeah, he said she broke the plane. Came over and got it before it had come over. No?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was shaking his head no.
Flipper
Sometimes
point.
they will do that and say, I think he was probably saying that to the Lancers. Like, no, it was fine.
35 or 23-15. In the middle, Lesson. Good dig on the back line by Skerich. Blocked, not enough. Lancers take it 23-16. $15 assists for Schermerhorn. 13 assists for Wood. 32 digs for Berkman. Those are some of the bigger numbers today. That one too easy for Abby Hayes. That was a really awkward spot anyway for North Scott.
Yeah, but that gets Hayes into the, she's got 12 kills and 12 errors, I believe.
Perfectly balanced.
Yes.
Wood had a chance to get it back across. Blocked! Blissbeck!
Great block.
Match point for the Clippers. 1 away from 5. Serving is Beck. On the way. Match point. Lancers, far side. That will drop. Casey Johnson, 12th kill. That leads all. Lancers are still going to try to mount a rally here. All these fans waiting for the next match between Mount Vernon and Assumption, all kind of sitting off to the right of us. They're going to have to wait. This one's looking like it's going to 5. Rolf's on the serve. She's had a couple service aces today. This will not be one of them. Lauer, no. They'll go back across. That one's
Nice
saved.
dig.
Wood goes back to the middle. Berkland will knock it across. At the net. Almost got a block. That one goes wide. We're going to 5. Charade and company was there, and Clear Creek Amana will send this one to 5. 25-18 is your final score of this one. We'll see you in the 5th. North Scott 2, Clear Creek Amana 2. You're watching the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's hometown pride, it's hopes and dreams, it's our future leaders, it's a reason to do more and be more. And it's that farm-strong spirit that can only be found in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes and coaches on a successful year, and remember, today's successes are just the beginning of tomorrow's achievements.
Fairway values family, and we treat our employees and our customers like their family.
If you're looking for a place to shop, our service is amazing.
We have put an emphasis on hiring good people.
One of the things that we talk about is just doing the right thing.
And that is so key to this day and age.
Fairway just isn't about selling groceries. It's about taking care of people.
That, to me, is the best thing we can do at Fairway.
Smitty's the place for you.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
I hope you have stayed tuned in, and if you're watching, well, you have. And you might want to get close to your TV screen, computer screen, if you're just listening. We are headed to set number 5 in this Class 4A semifinal. The Clippers 2, North Scott 2. Blake Walker, Molly Geist with you. Molly, the statistics say this is literally the most even match we have seen.
For sure. The hitting efficiency is exactly the same. North Scott has more kills. They have 14 more kills, but they also have more errors. Clear Creek Amana has a lot more blocks. And then, you've got North Scott's got more serve aces, but they also have more serve errors. It's kind of give and take. They've got the service aces on North Scott. They've got the blocks on Clear Creek Amana. The hitting's, exactly the same. It's just really going to come down to, taking advantage of some easy points that maybe one side can get and just getting a run.
Clear Creek Amana took down the defending state champions in Class 3A, West Delaware, to get to the state tournament. So there's one upset. They then upset Marion 3-2 on Monday. Marion was the 3 seed. They're now taking on the 2 seed in North Scott, and currently are in 5 once again.
Yeah, I really think the difference for Clear Creek Amana, they were playing really tough teams and getting beat by them, but now they've figured out how to beat them.
I remember a couple years ago, 2 years ago, the Clear Creek Amana football team was deemed the cardiac Clippers. They always came from behind and upset teams they had no business beating. It's transitioned over to the volleyball team. Set number 5 is underway. Berkland, far side. Just Lesson, no. Drop back across. Henderson, dropped in by Blissback.
And that's her 16th kill for today. And next after that would be Avery Lauer. And then on North Scott, it's Abby Hayes has 13, Casey Johnson has 12. Sydney Scarich has 10.
1-0. Gislesen, Bliss Beck. She's going to be the key to a Clippers victory if they want to get it done. Henderson pops back up. Lauer, bloops, no. Picked up again by Schermerhorn. Kill from the back row, too hard. 2-0 Clear Creek Amana. The sets that the Clippers have won have been because they jumped out early. They don't play well from behind.
Yeah.
And they didn't need to. Blocked. Bliss back again. Lauer was in there as well. 3-0 start for the Clippers. No lead is safe, though, here in the 5th set. Take a look at the replay. And I say that because North Tama was up 13-5 over IGHSAU in the 5th set, and the Cougars came all the way back and won.
Yeah, set 5 is always a crazy one.
Hayes saves it long.
They definitely don't want to get down 4-0.
They get it across. Back on the other side, blocked. This time it'll be Scarich.
Oh,
no, good dig. Bliss back again!
Everyone was in the right place at the right time.
An unreal showing by Bliss Beck,
what a dig.
The junior.
And to not double contact that set and then her to be right there to Bliss Beck to put that down. The dig was amazing.
Gislesen to serve. 4-0 Clippers. At the net. That one will drop over. Too overzealous by the Lancers. 5-0 Clear Creek Amana.
Yep.
Timeout, North Scott. The Clippers are rolling. We'll be back. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Those cardiac Clippers upset West Delaware to get here. They upset Marion in the first round, and now trying to pull the upset against North Scott here in the semifinals to advance to the Class 4A finals to take on Cedar Rapids Xavier.
Blake, the defense for Clear Creek Amana has just been phenomenal.
Unbelievable. Gislesen will serve. That one, awkward hit. Hayes picks it up. They'll go back across with Gallinghorst. Henderson, Bliss back. That one knocked around, it doesn't matter. Bliss back. 17 kills. Berkland would have, or breaks/ties last year's current record, or previous record. That would have been the digs. She owns the record now. She had 37 against Marion on Monday. That's a new state record in Class 4A. North Scott puts it in the net, and the Lancers can't do anything.
I feel for North Scott. You know, times like this, you're just like, it just doesn't make sense. Why does it seem like nothing's working right now?
Gislesen's arm might be getting tired. She's serving again, 7-0. That one's going to be up at the net. Good block up front. Bliss back, sets back up. Henderson puts it back across. The last thing you're thinking is for Henderson to push it back over.
Right, she's got two great hitters up there, so everybody's thinking, who's she going to set?
Forced North Scott to make a decision. They weren't ready for it. 8-0 lead here in the 5th set. The Clippers are 7 points away from a state championship appearance. Gislesen serves. They'll set up near side. That one goes long. Berkland saves. Blissbeck knocks it back across. Lancers try again. Beck in the middle, saved by Bradar. Knocked around. Lancers are back with Hayes. Beck blocks it again! It is the Bliss-Beck show here in the Class 4A semifinal. No quit. It's got to be, it's like an annoying. It's just like, hey, I'm here.
She does such a good job of pressing over the net, too, to get those blocks.
9-0. Service ace for Gislesson.
And prior to this set, the service aces for Clear Creek Amana weren't as high.
We'll stay here. North Scott students are headed for the exits. It is a 10-0 lead. The Clear Creek Amana crowd is waving goodbye. The Lancers, the students are giving up. An unbelievable start in the fifth set.
Clear Creek Amana now has 4 serve aces, and how many have they had? Just this, like 3 in a not 3 in a row, but 3 this set.
Yeah.
And for that to happen all in this ending of the game.
It would take a miraculous comeback in the fifth set here by North Scott.
Right.
But if anyone can do it, it's the Lancers. Unbelievable volleyball by CCA. They were down 2-1 and now are 5 points away from advancing to the Class 4A championship game. Gislesson to serve again. 10-0. Gislesson long. It had to have happened.
Right.
I feel there was no way it was going to keep going. I was going to say, if we got a 15-0 fifth set, that would have been unbelievable.
And North Scott has now used both of their timeouts.
Gollinghorst on the serve. Violation on CCA, 2 hits. Skerich will serve again. Berkland knocks it high. Berkland's got to go back across with it. She does. That one looped over the top. Good recovery by Henderson. Lauer blocked. Spears.
North Scott can do it. They can run off, get close and then keep fighting. I mean, it's definitely not over.
10-3, still some work to do. Henderson to the middle. Gislesson sent it long. North Scott keeps it in. They'll knock it back across. Berkland, she wants to take a stab at it. Kill, good dig by Berkland. Lauer puts it in. A diving save attempt by Skerich won't go, 11-3. Take a look at the replay. What a spot.
Yeah, middle back, they got to run side to side. That's a tough ball to get.
Kennedy Wood will serve.
I'm sure the floor is wet, but we always kind of joke that that's kind of another way
I
of
always
getting
say,
a little
that's what I'm like, let's take
but
a
it's
break
smart.
real quick.
I mean.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Breathe a little bit. Kennedy Wood to serve. Far side, Johnson to Berkland. Gislesson to the middle. They loop one up. Kill attempt, not going to go.
Uh-oh.
Cabolo is on the ground. She's hurt. Lancers call a dead ball.
Yeah, the ball was pretty tight to the net, and I think Abby Hayes may have come down on her foot. That's not what you want to see when they're going to potentially be playing again.
Yeah, Savannah Cabolo, she has been a huge spark off the bench for Clear Creek Amana. She goes down with an ankle injury, and hopefully she's going to be all right.
And that's why they have that center line violation. I'm not saying that happened, but so that people are aware and try not to go over that center line.
I don't know if someone stepped on her foot or.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she came down on it.
So So they get kind of an extra timeout. North Scott's still wiping the floor on the Fairway Court logo on their side. Poor student section on North Scott's side. It's an absolute mess because Assumption fans were trying to file in as North Scott kids left. This one's not over yet. 11-3. We've seen big comebacks here at the state tournament in the fifth set before.
Definitely gives North Scott, you know, maybe a little momentum where Clear Creek's player is hurt. You know, Clear Creek players, you know, they got to just focus on what's at hand and kind of forget about that and know that she wants them to pull it out for her.
Kennedy Wood will serve. This one knocked up in the air. They go back. Kill attempt goes long. Abby Hayes misses. 12-3. Last 3A semifinal already started. Des Moines Christian up early, 9-2 over Sioux Center. Last 3A semifinal action will take place here on this court about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. North Scott spikes it in the net. Casey Johnson slipped on it. The Clippers are 2 point away.
Oh, makes me happy to see Silvana Cabola standing up, standing on it.
13-3. Lancers trying to get back into it. Hayes. Good defense by the Clippers. They'll go right back up. Bliss Beck drops it in the middle. Good dig. Back and forth we go. Wood. Lauer. Blocked. Clippers save it. Henderson with the big play. Or excuse me, that was Wood. Wood, middle, Bliss back. Picked up by Bradar. Lancers, back and forth we go. That one's sent across. That one long. Once again, just a little too much on it for Casey Johnson. I believe Ava Locklear has checked in for Clear Creek Amana in Cabola's presence. 14-3, Clear Creek Amana, a match point away from a state championship appearance. Kennedy Wood will serve. Good dig on the floor. Kill attempts picked up. Lauer, no. Lancers try again. Hayes drops it over the top. Dig, back to the center. Loop over the top, it drops to North Scott point. You can feel the pins and needles and the pressure on Clear Creek Amana here. 1 point away. Radar is serving. She has one service error today. She gets it across. Birkland. Wood. Back to Blissbeck. Hayes to Birkland goes back. They get it over the top.
Oh, back row attack, yep.
Yep, back row attack. North Scott will take it. Back within 9.
Only thing Kennedy Wood could do is to bring it back to this side, and it just happened to go over, and she's a back row player. And
Radar to serve again. Match point for the Clippers. Good dig. They back them up. And a miscommunication by the Clippers. They both ran into each other. And Jackie Clubb is going to take a timeout. They want to think about it. North Scott's not done yet. We'll take a break. You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Blake Walker, Molly Geis with you. Clear Creek Amana, the 6th seed, is 1 point away from upsetting North Scott and advancing to the Class 4A championship game. Radar will serve on the match point. 14-6 Clippers. Radar serve. Over the top, Birkland, Wood, Blissback, knocked high.
What a dig.
Hayes dropped, good dig. Clippers save, Locklear off the bench. Another good save, a dig. That one dropped in. It's going to be a close play at the net. Blissbeck knocks it in. The slipper still fits. Clear Creek Amana is on to the Class 4A championship game. They rally from down 2 sets to 1. And Coach Jackie Clubb and her Clippers.
I see a bunch of kids just celebrating for Ava Locklear, who came in at the very end and stepped in and got to play in that exciting time.
Jackie Clubb in her 9th season with Clear Creek Amana as their head coach, advances them to the state title game. Take a look at the final replay.
The defense in this game was unbelievable.
The Clippers upset the 3A defending state champions West Delaware to get here. They upset they upset 3-seeded Marion to get to the semifinals. And in the semifinals, they upset 2-seeded North Scott. You can call them the underdogs, you can call them the Cardiac Clippers. They don't care what you call them. They are a underdog story that the state tournament is going to love. We'll send it down to our PA announcer for our post-game festivities.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the court for the awards presentation. In addition to receiving their team trophy, each participating player will receive a medallion and commemorative volleyball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU are Madison Meltert, Ben Van Wyk, and Gary Ross. Congratulations to head coach Taryn Van Eerwedge and the Lancers from North Scott on an outstanding 2022 volleyball season. And now, Bliss Beck from Clear Creek Amana will advance her team on the bracket to the championship match.
Clear Creek Amana, the Cinderella story will continue. They defeat North Scott in 5 sets as they celebrate with the student section. Tiffin, Iowa is going to be a hub for a party tonight. Before they have to come right back tomorrow, they will face Cedar Rapids Xavier in the Class 4A championship game. Clear Creek Amana avenges their last 2 losses of the season right here at the state tournament. They lost to North Scott back on October 8th, 2-0. They lost to Marion 2-0 to end the regular season. They've come back and beaten both teams here at the state tournament. They are moving on to the Class 4A championship. North Scott will finish their season here at the state tournament in the semifinals. Once again, they finished the year at 33-6. That will do it for us here on the Girls Union Digital Network. Blake Walker, Molly Geis, Randy and Pete on camera and producing. We're saying so long. We'll see you in a little bit for the Class 3A semifinal. You've been watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.